going on, everybody? Jones and Dogs here. Thanks for joining me in my backyard today, my little own slice of paradise. And today we're going to be flying this little micro foldable quadcopter that I got from Amazon for only 13 bucks. Let's check it out. So what we have here is the, what is that, ToyLe font? How would you pronounce that, babe? ToyLe font? Toil font?
ToyLe fun.
Come on, man, you gotta love overseas products. You gotta love it. But anyways, right here on the case, this is how it comes from Amazon with this little wrap over it. And what's cool about this drone is it comes with its own casing. All that for $12.99. You get this nice little travel case with it. I kind of like that. And right on the top, you got the QR codes for the app, because this is a Wi-Fi drone. So you want to pause that, scan the QR code, you can get the app for this guy. Yeah, but I seen this guy on Amazon. I was kind of curious, but it only being $12.99, it was a Wi-Fi foldable drone with its own dedicated transmitter. I really don't like them flown drones. I'm not too good at those. So open that up. Also, if you look right here, it says what version that is. It says F8-HW-HD. So that's the version that we have right here. It's a really nice looking little case. Here's the case. Really nice little nylon case. Waterproof resistant. Let's check it out. Oops, opened it upside down. So right away, drone came out, but look, here's everything. Really nice looking real setup. I hope it flies well. Drone is really tiny. A tiny little guy. Let's go right for it. And it looks like it's sitting on top of the phone mount. So get this little dude out. There we go. It was pretty snug in there. So here's the drone. A little foldable quadcopter. Looks nice. Let's see, we're gonna fold it out. See what it looks like. Unfold it. Make sure you fold the arms all the way out. So here it is. Nice little drone. Here's our camera on front. Little pinhole looking camera. Supposed to be 720p. Make sure you take that film protector off. Trying to see where we're gonna charge this guy at. Look like we got a little compartment underneath. Open that up. Ah, and there's our little battery right there. Isn't that so cool? So let's see what kind of battery we got in there. Kind of fit in there really snug. That little battery is. But it looks like it's a 3.7 volt single cell, 250 milliamp hour battery. Little guy. So I'll get that charged up once we get inside. Go ahead and get this guy back in there. Oh, that little compartment is really snug, so be careful with that, guys. Get that back in there. Okay, so there we go. We have the drone. Here's our phone, our phone mount. Not sure how that's gonna work. This is my first phone mount like this that I've ever had, but we'll see. Here's this little unique style transmitter that I've been starting to see a lot on these reviews. But what I do like about it right away, everything's labeled. Speed, flips, hailless mode, lights, power, stop the motor. Looks like that's automatic takeoff, automatic land, return to home, video, photo button, trim features, throttle stick, pitch and roll stick. So I like that. Everything is labeled. Really nice. I wonder how this guy is gonna work. Okay. Look like that's gonna just maybe pop in there. I'm not sure. Some kind of way. Like this guy just. Okay. So this guy just pops in there right on the top, and you're gonna put your phone on there. That's kind of cool method right there. And then you got, of course, your instructions underneath. So make sure you refer to those. I'm sure they're going to be in Chinese. You might find some English in there. I'm not gonna look right now. I'm gonna wing it when I fly. And then of course you get your goodie bag. So right here in the goodie bag, it looks like we got this little almost kind of looks like a little balance port charger. And then you get, looks like you get little prop guards. If you're a beginner, go ahead and fly with those. I'm probably not gonna fly with those unless I fly it inside. But this is a little cool, little unique looking prop guard method. Looks like you're just gonna slide that guy and it's just gonna fit underneath there like that. So that's kind of cool. I'm sorry. So beginner, fly with those. I won't be. So you get 4 of those. Looks like you get 4 white extra propellers and you get the charger. So that's everything included in the goodie bag. There's your setup. Right there, $12.99. I hope it flies well. All included with this little 9-line case. I think that's going to be a nice setup. I can't wait to fly it. Get this battery charged. We'll be in the air hopefully in a second. See you in a minute. Alright guys, Drone the Dogs here. We're back with this little micro foldable Wi-Fi FPV drone from ToyLe Fun, or whatever the company name is. I'll leave a link to this guy in the description below. But it's a little foldable micro drone that you just fold out. Even comes with a little case that I showed you earlier in the video. Just unfold it like so. The app for this guy is the Wi-Fi UFO app. There's a couple other apps you can download with this guy. I downloaded the F8-HW app. So this is the app I'm gonna use, but the app that they suggest downloading is the Wi-Fi UFO app, so make sure you download that guy. I'm also gonna do a screen recording today while we fly this guy. It took this guy about 35 minutes to charge, so we're gonna see how this guy flies and performs. This little ToyLe Fun 2.4 gigahertz micro foldable Wi-Fi flyer. We're gonna fly this little guy. Here's a little antenna right here for your Wi-Fi signal. Little battery hatch underneath, and then we have the on and off switch right here on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and power this guy on. Got a flash of light in the back. I don't see any LEDs on that guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for the Wi-Fi of this guy. Let me turn my remote on. Up, down, we should be bound to it. Hopefully. This is my first experience with this guy. Haven't flown this guy yet. So what I want to do is look for the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi 720p, has a 720p camera in the front. It says Wi-Fi 720p AA and some numbers. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm also going to go ahead and it asks me if I want to stay connected. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and start this screen recording. I'll get into my screen recorder app. Start now. So I got the screen recording going. Make sure you go into the settings when you get into this app and make sure your preview is on 720p, so you're getting a 720p view of it. And we should be connected. Yes, we are connected. So let's go ahead and do a should be bound to the transmitter. Everything is labeled. Let's go ahead and do automatic. Oh, now I didn't have my transmitter on. Up, down, we're bound. Let's go ahead and do a, can we do an automatic takeoff, or do we have to? Oh, down and out on the sticks starts the motors, and then you can hit the automatic takeoff. Okay. I'm gonna need some rates automatically. It's kind of windy. 2 beeps, so we're in the second rate. Not touching the altitude right now. Got to give it some trim. Keeps wanting to go forward. giving it some trim, and bring it back over here. We're in a second speed. Ooh, kind of windy. It's pitching forward a little bit, and it's kind of bouncy. I'm not really touching the altitude at all. It's kind of bouncing around all on its own. I don't know if that's the wind affecting it, but I'm giving it a little trim to trying to get it trimmed out. Trying to just get it trimmed out. I'm still in the second rate. I believe it has 3 speeds. Wind's kicking up. 3 beeps. 3 beeps. Alright. There's it trimmed out. I'm not touching the altitude, so there's the trim on it. It's trimmed out. There it goes. You're gonna have to give it a little bit more. It's kind of going to the left a little bit on its own. So even when you get it trimmed out, it's not going to be perfect, but hey. So it does have flips. Press, short press, and then give the input, give the right stick an input. Ooh, breeze is kicking up. The altitude hole is kind of funky. I don't know if it's because it's such a little guy and it's a little windy. Look at that. So I definitely have to try this on a much calmer day. Not bad for a little guy though. Get up in close on it. Flips are nice and tight. All directional flips. See if I can take a picture real quick. Ooh. It's kind of windy for this little guy. That wind wants to push it around. It's about I'll say 8 to 10 mile per hour gusts on this little guy. So that's why my footage is a little rocky. I apologize. Just trying to keep this guy from flying away on me. Another picture I took. Has little rubber footies on the bottom of it. Ooh. There's that wind kicking up. There's that wind kicking up. Yeah, I just dropped it down, killed the motors, because the wind was taking it. So here it is. The wind was taking it, so I just dropped it down and killed the motors, because that wind was really taking this little guy. So just be careful when flying it in that wind, because that breeze will take it, and if it starts to take it, just drop it down like I just did and kill the motors, and we should be able to take off again. Down and out, start the motors. Ooh. Rocky takeoff. The altitude hold is kind of funky on this guy. Alright, that's me not giving it no throttle at all. And as you can see, it kind of bounces up and down a little bit. Kind of bounces up and down on its own. So yeah, altitude hold is kind of funky on this guy. It makes it a little difficult to fly. Look at that. I'm not giving it any throttle at all. It just did that all on its own. Bounced up. Look at that. It's just bouncing around on its own. Look at that. Killed the motors, so it just did that all on its own. So chopped up some grass. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just be careful with this guy. The altitude hold is not really solid on this guy, but figuring in a price point, comes in at about 13 bucks. Comes with his own dedicated transmitter, has an on and off switch, which is nice. So I want to get this guy out here on a little bit of a less windier day, you know, to see how it performs. But I think it's just a little bit too windy for this guy, is what I think. So we're just going to end this review here today with this little ToyLe fun foldable micro drone, and we'll come out here with a follow-up review on a less windier day and see how the altitude hold holds up. I appreciate you guys for checking in with me today. I am Drones and Dogs. I will catch you guys in the next review. And if you please like and subscribe, and I'll leave a link to this guy in below if you guys are interested in this guy. Decent little flyer. See you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks.